Yo, what's good, y'all? How's it going? Yeah, I just finished up class, my Con2 makeup class, and it was really dope. We worked a lot on premises and point of view, so that's kind of like what we touched on at the end of class last week. Um, and the way that this teacher kind of went about the point of view, though, was like deriving things from our own personal perspective, right? And so getting ideas from that. Whereas like in my usual class, I feel like it's like creating a strong perspective, whether or not it's yours or not, but just creating a strong perspective. So they both have similarities in terms of like what it is, but it's just two different ways of getting ideas. So like in my usual class, it's just like creating a strong perspective, whether or not you believe it or not. It could be taken from somebody else's in your life that you observe, or it could be like something that you believe in or something you make up, you know? So, but just creating a strong, definitive perspective, you know, and really like riding on that perspective. Whereas in this class, he was talking about like deriving a lot of them from your own personal beliefs. And that way you can have, and I feel like with this method, it's to help you as an actor really understand the perspective and understand the point of a perspective, you know? I feel like that's where this method kind of like derives from. It's like the closer you are to the subject, right, then the easier it is for you to have a point of view on it, right? It's like we don't go into debates about topics we don't know, you know? Or else you're just BSing the whole thing. So yeah, so that was like this whole thing. So that was like the major difference, but both of them, the major takeaway is to have a strong perspective. And that is like key. That is key in just like getting people to understand what you are trying to get across. And the stronger and clearer your perspective is, then the easier it is for the audience to listen and play along and laugh, you know? So yeah, so that was like really dope. Seeing it in this different light and helping me to kind of understand what makes a strong perspective. Because I felt like I was making strong perspectives in class before, although like sometimes I didn't relate to all of them. We did do an exercise though at the end of class yesterday where it was like write 5 things that you feel about, you know, that you have opinions on, and then escalate it, you know, escalate that opinion. So in that way it was very similar. So that was like, but we just touched on it. So I believe we'll probably get more into those like personal perspectives like later on. But this class I know is like 1 week ahead of us. So yeah. But either way, it was really dope. Got to work with different people. One person that was in my conservatory 1 class, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just working with different types of people, and you know, hearing a different teacher's perspective of like how to create characters and how to create a point of view. So yeah, it was dope. So cool. Awesome. Yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna go work on editing some vlogs today. I want to get that content up. While I'm waiting for vlogs, I'm probably gonna watch some movies and do some film study, and then yeah, and just keep working. Yeah, I'm gonna be done with Call of Duty in 6 days because the season's gonna end. I'm gonna stop playing because that is just like taking up so much of my time, and I feel like once I get that out of my day, I can like refocus. So yeah, but yeah, so that's it. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and eat because I haven't eaten yet. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, I was also planning on working out today, so that's the thing. I have an idea of a workout regimen because like I want to start dancing again too, but I also want to work out. But I don't want to spend time doing both. So I'm gonna try and combine them in a way. So we'll see if it works out. I don't know how it is. I'm just gonna go with the flow and just like at least be active, you know. It's not gonna be some sort of routine type of thing, but yeah, we'll see. I'll just give it a shot. Cool. Alright, talk to you guys later. Peace. Yo, what's good, y'all? How's it going? So, I just want to give you guys an update, and your boy got his results from his COVID test back. Yeah, and your boy is COVID free. He is free. COVID free. I am negative. And I am negative. Yeet. Yeet. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, I got my results back today. And, yeah, like a couple hours ago. And I am negative, which means your boy's blessed. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate you so much. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Now let's just be safer with our decisions and not do giant hangouts like I did in Mexico again. That is the lesson I've taken out from this, because I have been concerned for the past week whether or not I have had COVID and have spread it to people. But your boy is clear. So, thank you. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and upload some vlogs and work through that stuff. So yeah. Alright, y'all. Peace, peace. A mesquite's key. Yeah. What up, y'all? How is it going? So cool. Yeah. Finished up my day. Didn't really do too much else. I uploaded a vlog and then edited another one. Other than that, I basically, what did I do? I watched anime. I ate food, cooked food, talked with my moms on the phone, talked with my grandma, so did those types of things. Yeah. And then, I played around on my phone a little bit. There's this new Snapchat filter that makes you look like an anime character, and I've been playing around with that way too much. Yeah. But it's probably my favorite filter that they've ever made. It's really good, in all honesty. And just with the change of light or the change in facial inflection, it changes the anime character on your face completely. It's pretty cool. It's very sensitive, but it's pretty cool. And then I spent the last 3 hours doing this on my phone, but I finally got it done. So there's this new thing with the new iOS update with widgets and stuff like that. And so I've been organizing my home screen and my widgets. And here, let's just take a look. Let's see, focus in, yeah. So it's all Final Fantasy themed. Oh, whoops, except for the opening screen. But yeah, it's all Final Fantasy themed. Boom. Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Final Fantasy 15, yeah, there you go, Final Fantasy 13, yeah, so that's my home screen, and each one of these are characters, either playable or non-playable, or just notable characters in each of the series. So yeah. And first one was Final Fantasy X, and I kind of ordered them in the way that they kind of hold their importance to me. So Final Fantasy X is the first one I ever played. Final Fantasy 12 is the second one I played, but both of these are the order of which ones I like the most. So Final Fantasy X is the favorite of all time for several different reasons. The music is amazing, the story is amazing. I love the original combat mechanics, even though it takes a lot of time. It is very strategy based, so I really enjoy that. Yeah, there's just so much about it. Final Fantasy 12, I really liked it because it was, I thought the story was really good in Final Fantasy 12, in all honesty. I thought it was a really well developed story with very diverse characters, each with their own type of personal mission. And I thought that was really dope, very well developed. And also even though the combat mechanics were very different with the gambits and everything like that, honestly I thought it was very well done. And if you played with the gambits properly, it made for a very fun gameplay. Final Fantasy 7 / Final Fantasy 7 Remake, that's the iconic one. This is an iconic Final Fantasy game, and it's a lot of fun. You know, very linear story for the remake and for the original, but it's a lot of fun. Has like probably the most famous characters from Final Fantasy that everyone would probably, that a lot of people would probably recognize. And I mean, the story is really good. So yeah, Final Fantasy 15. I didn't get too far in this game, but I liked it. I thought that it was kind of like a reintroduction into Final Fantasy for like newer generations and stuff with the new combat mechanics and stuff. But it was a fun game nonetheless for as much as I got to play it. And yeah, I mean, the graphics are amazing. So yeah, the story is like, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty linear, but it's pretty good. So yeah. And Final Fantasy 13, which is still a really good game. I didn't like the sequels though. Like the sequels are not good in my opinion, but the original game I thought had a really good story, very good voice acting, and it was, in terms of combat mechanics, it was probably my least favorite. Just because, like, even though it played to the original types of combat mechanics, the introduction of like these different types of I forget what it's called, but like classes types of things that you could switch into and out of during combat with the different combat like combinations or class combinations. It was like, I thought that was like an okay addition. I thought it was just overly complicated. What they were trying to do with like the original gameplay, but it was still a fun game, and I would say it was probably the easiest one to beat. Yeah, it was probably the easiest one to beat. So yeah, cool. Yeah, so that's everything, and then that's it. So that's my little breakdown of Final Fantasy and the ones that mean stuff to me, as well as like how I organized my phone. So yeah, I'm a super nerd, but yeah, I love it. That's just something about me. So cool. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pass out now. So thank you guys for watching. Love you guys, and good night. Peace.